Hi ladies and gentlemen, Orinoru from work here again. This is going to be a loose video in the sense that a number of topics, I'm going to cover several topics in this video, and excuse me beforehand if I am brutally blunt. That's just part of who I am, as most of you that follow me already know. This video is also going to be a short video. First topic that I'm going to cover first is the concept of soul selling. I've already covered this topic in the past, but I'm going to cover it again in light of certain individuals that I've spoken and or other situations or situations singular. The video in which I've already mentioned it is called "Does Making a Deal with the Devil Exist?" It's an article with a video embedded too, so I've done an article on it as well as a video. In any case, let me set the record straight for you guys. The concept of soul selling, for those of you that are hard of hearing or that have difficulty understanding this concept or just slow with it, okay? You have to excuse me, it's nighttime in my location. It's already close to midnight or something, so if I come off a bit sleepy. In any case, you can't sell your soul. Get it through to your thick skull. You cannot sell your fucking soul. Your soul is who you are, okay? I covered this in my video called The Spiritual Composition of Man, and also an article called by the same name, okay? You exist in three forms: your physical form, your physical body, your astral body that stores all emotions and all energy on a spiritual level, okay? That's like your physical body, but it stores things like fear, hatred, jealousy, and things that you're all familiar with: emotions, energy, positive as well as negative energy, pleasure as well as pain. That's your astral body. And then you have your soul. Your soul is the divine within you. Your soul is you, okay, at a divine level, free from corruption, free from any kind of negativity whatsoever, okay? Your soul is literally a tiny speckle of God, to put it that way. If you've ever heard of the saying, God is in all of us, or we're all tiny parts of God, then you know what I mean. That's what they mean. Your soul is you at a divine level. So you can't do anything. You can't borrow your soul. You can't wager your soul. You can't sell your soul. Nothing. All of this is simply bullshit mainstream hype, okay? Things that you see in movies and in pop culture, but it has no basis in the reality whatsoever. It's not true. Again, you cannot sell your soul, nor will you ever be able to sell your soul unless God says otherwise. Okay? So there's no thing as soul selling. So for people out there that are stupid enough to the point where they pay scammers, okay, to make pacts with Lucifer or Satan for eternal wealth or eternal success, just for the sake of, just under the condition that they can have your soul once you're dead, newsflash, that's not going to work, okay? When it comes to so-called soul selling, the furthest that you'll get, okay, in terms of if you want, for example, you want to become a multi-billionaire, you want tremendous success and all of that, okay? You want all of these things. All of this is realistically possible, but the closest that you'll get to, in between quotation marks, soul selling, okay, is offering yourself up astrally for servitude towards that spirit. So if you want to sell your soul to Lucifer, I've already explained to you that's literally not possible. But if you want, what you can do alternatively, okay, that's not possible. So what you can do, the realistic version of selling your soul, is literally telling Lucifer, okay, listen, I'll be your slave in the afterlife if you'll give me everything that you can possibly give me in my current material life, in my current life cycle, okay, the life that I'm currently leading. Although I strongly discourage doing so. But again, it's not my place to tell you what to do. It's your decision. If you want to do that, go ahead. It's like going to a loan shark, okay, and taking a loan for $1,000, and you'll have to end up paying said loan shark $100,000. You'll have to pay off that debt the rest of your life. It's just a stupid decision in the long run. But in any case, for those of you that are so hell-bent on getting whatever it is that you want to the point where you're literally willing to sell yourself off or to pawn yourself off in doing so, then so be it. It's astral suicide, but again, it's not my job to talk people out of killing themselves astrally. Again, the realistic version, what you can do realistically, is to simply tell Lucifer or whatever spirit you want to work with, listen, I'll be your slave in the afterlife, so that means after I materially die, after my physical body gives away, okay, you can preserve my astral body, to put it that way, because my astral body is also going to die, but you can prevent that from happening, which they will, and then you will be their slave. You will be one of their subservient spirits that they send out for tasks and whatnot. You'll literally be their slaves and they'll be your master. Okay, and God knows for how long, until the world comes to an end or something similar. Okay, you can be their slave for centuries even. Okay, it is a ridiculously bad deal. I don't even have to point that out unless you're ridiculously stupid. And furthermore, I also need to mention that divine spirits like angels and so on will not accept such a deal. Okay, only infernal spirits and spirits that are unholy in nature are willing to make such a deal. Asiel is another example, the infernal spirit Asiel. So that is that. Let's see, what other topic was I going to cover? People, in light of the video that I made about angels and demons and the differences and all of that, people still, I don't know why, but people still seem to be hard of mind, or they are just too stupid to get it through to their thick skulls. Okay, listen. I'm just going to make an example, Lucifer. Lucifer is a fallen angel. Okay, there is a minor difference between fallen angels and demons. Okay, they're all demons. But when you use the phrase fallen angel, Satan is a fallen angel, Lucifer is a fallen angel, C3 is a fallen angel, you name it, all of these guys, okay? These guys, okay, were high-ranking angels in heaven before they got kicked out. That's the difference between a fallen angel and a demon. When we're talking about a demon, it's a lower level demon that's either subservient to these that I just mentioned, to the aforementioned spirits, okay? So let's just say Lucifer. Lucifer has 1 million demons under him. Those are demons, as we know as demons, you name it. Just completely lower level demons, complete scum and so on, that he just sends off to whatever tasks he wants to send them off to. Lucifer is also a demon, but we're calling him a demon is kind of metaphorically belittling him, okay, because he is a fallen angel. That's like calling the CEO of a company an employee. The CEO is an employee, technically speaking, but it's kind of insulting to call him a CEO because he is a high-ranking one. He's a head guy, so calling him an employee is kind of insulting. In any case, that's the difference, okay? All of these guys are fallen angels. I myself use the phrase, yes, they're fallen angels, because these guys are strong, okay? These guys were high-ranking gentlemen, okay? And they're incredibly powerful, so calling them demons is just playing it fast and loose with the phrase demon, okay? When you use the phrase demon, you're simply referring to, okay, that's an infernal spirit, as in he or she or it belongs to hell, to put it that way. It's infernal in nature. Okay, but a fallen angel simply literally means a high-ranking demon that was once an angel. Okay, these guys, okay, are generally high-ranking ones. That's the difference. Okay, now you guys know what a fallen angel is. And I also need to mention, someone made that comment again. I've already done a video on Paimon. Paimon has pagan roots. He is a pagan god, okay, that was demonized like so many other pagan deities. Belphegor is one of them. These are not fallen angels, okay. These guys are pagan guys. They are pagan gods that have simply been demonized by Christians during the Christian conquests, and when these pagan civilizations that worship them fell. Baal is also one of them, pagan god, okay. All of these guys are paganish in nature. These guys aren't fallen angels or demons, okay? They've been demonized and they might have associations to infernal territories, let's just say, as in the Sitra Ara, Belphegor ruling Tajirion. But understand that kind of like a schizophrenic disorder, although it's not a disorder when it comes to spirits. One spirit can have multiple facets and multiple personalities. There's nothing wrong with that for them. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? You've got Belphegor, the pagan god, and then you've got Belphegor, the ruler of Tajirion. They're both the same, one and the same thing, but they can present themselves differently, the same way that everybody has different character traits as human beings. Okay, I can be friendly and sweet and caring and loving too, despite what most of you know about me. And I can be just my usual self, which is vengeful and destructive and overall intimidating and aggressive. That's the difference. Okay? And let's see, is there anything else that I was going to cover? No, that's it.